got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. Life goes up.
What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Haylee and I'm so happy you're stopping by today's video. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. On my channel, I love sharing tons of cleaning motivation, homemaking motivation, and mom life motivation videos. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a cook and clean with me. I wanted to get the house tidied up, and I also am sharing a super easy recipe that is good for parties as you go into this holiday season, or just a weekly night meal. And then this is also a 2-day cleaning. So the first day I'm just tidying up, and the second day we're going to do a little bit more deep cleaning. So let's get into cleaning this kitchen.
All things must pass, but I'm not gonna wake up, I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa, no, not yet, whoa, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something.
So if you guys have hunting husbands that like to hunt, you know that during hunting season, basically you just never know when they're going to end up coming home, because if they get something right before dark, it'll take them quite a bit of time to actually get home. So I was cleaning on a Sunday, my husband was hunting, and that's why I always like to do like crock pot meals or something that me and Waverly can eat before, and then he can eat whenever he gets home, because he's usually hungry after he's been hunting all day. They haven't really ate a ton of food besides just like snacky type food, because he's not good about packing lunches. So I wanted to just get the house cleaned, and I just wanted to make sure that there was food ready for him to eat when he got home. And then I also just wanted to get these bowls cleaned up. Waverly was having a really fun time just getting them all out, and she kind of is like past the phase of tearing things out, so she just thought that she was having a fun time, I guess, doing this. And then if you look in the very back of this frame, you can see little feet. She loves to play in this little corner cabinet, and she like swings open the door and like hits the cabinet, and it's gonna break one of these days and like scratch it. And I like keep telling her, I'm like, no, like I know you think it's fun, but you need to keep like the door open or something, but it is what it is. But I also just noticed that this area of the cabinet was super dirty, so I wanted to get that clean. Tons of real life mom moments over here.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile. It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't.
Okay, I just got done spray weighing the fridge. I wanted to clean the microwave off and just wipe down the stovetop. And then once I get these counters kind of cleared, you're seeing Waverly here in the corner playing again, and see how like it just kind of hits the edge of the cabinet. I'm like, oh my gosh, but she thinks it's the funnest little thing. I think this day she was bringing all of her stuffed animals in. But now I'm gonna go ahead and tackle these dishes.
I'm a butterfly who has only begun, taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life.
Waverly's tray has gotten to be pretty messy, so I think what I'm going to do, because the sink is kind of hard to like really clean it, I'm going to, I think, stick it in the bathtub and kind of wash it in there, because the back, like the underneath part, has gotten to be like pretty kind of gross, and it's hard to clean that with the sink not being that big. I mean, it's big, but where it has the centerpiece, it's just kind of hard. So I think I'm going to try that out and see. So hopefully soon I'll be getting to that, but I'm just going to finish loading up these dishes.
And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me leaving everything behind, knowing there is more in life that I want. Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side, knowing there is more in life that I want.
Okay, now we're gonna move on into this sausage dip recipe, and it is super easy. You can either cook it just on the stovetop or in the crock pot. We cook it either way, just kind of depends on what we have planned for this day. I cooked it in the crock pot, and I will say, if you're doing it in the crock pot and you're only wanting to put it in for like a couple of hours, I would recommend cooking your meat and onions and green pepper first, just because they don't get as softened. If you're planning on putting it in there like all day, then you probably don't need to cook it before. That's what I did. I put mine in, I think it was like 11:30, almost noon, and then it was ready by like 5 o'clock, and it was pretty softened, everything. So just so you know, I would do that. When we do, like, if I just want to cook it and just have it be warm in the crock pot, that's what I'll do. I'll just cook it and then put everything in the crock pot, and it's good that way. So what you're gonna do is cut up 1 green pepper, 1 tomato, and then it calls for 1 onion, but my husband isn't a huge onion fan, so I just did a half an onion, and it seemed like it was a good amount. And then you're just gonna add sausage, and then you'll add a thing of cream cheese, a thing of sour cream, a thing of green chilies, olives. I'll have the I have like the recipe book at the, like, a clip towards the end of me making it, and then I will also try to have the recipe in the description box, so that if you want to make this recipe, you can, because it really is the perfect like holiday party like meal that you can bring, especially if it's like a potluck type meal and everyone just brings something. This is a perfect like dip meal, because you just serve it with tortilla chips, but we also love it as like a weeknight meal and all of that. So that's how you kind of do it. You're gonna see I just cut everything up and then put it in the crock pot, and then I'll just stir it throughout the day, and I just put it on low. So that's kind of a general how you make it, but I'll definitely leave the recipe card so you can make this too.
You tell me that you care for me, but I don't think it's true. You say I'm all you got, but baby, all you got is you. You promise me you're everything, but never see it through. I don't think you truly love me. If you did, you wouldn't hurt me this way, this way. You promise me you're everything, but never see it through. I don't think you truly love me. If you did, you wouldn't hurt me this way, this way, this way.
Now that I got that all ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up from making this meal, and then cleaning up my mess from Waverly. And then I'm going to go ahead, wipe the counters. I'm going to show you a little clip of the recipe here in a second. And then I'm also going to just share before of what it looks like when I put it in the crock pot. I just leave the cream cheese on top and then just slowly mix it in as the day goes on. It definitely would be fine though if you just left it like all day while you're at work or something. But once we get done with all that, I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning the messy living room that we had going on.
But then again, I thought we were one of a kind. Oh, nah, nah, oh, you're good with lies. Oh, nah, nah, wish I wasn't right. Now every morning when I wake up, you're late so close, I gotta push you to your side. I go to work while you still sleep, I don't wanna argue cause it's never worth a fight. Oh, nah, nah, oh, you're good with lies.
Waverly has been obsessed with her stuffed animals lately, and I'm honestly surprised that she let me walk into her room with her stuffed animals, probably because she was glued to whatever show I had on, so she was slightly entertained so I could actually get the house cleaned. But she is obsessed with her Minnie Mouse, her bear, and her baby, and then she has this little cow, and she wants to sleep with them. She wants to carry them around wherever we go, so we have to bring them to work with us, and I'm always trying to make sure that we don't lose any of them. She's usually pretty good if you say, like, we're going into a store and we say, like, your baby and your bear need to take a nap, and so she'll put them in the seat to take a nap. But sometimes I'm like, oh gosh. But this is what it looks like when it's done, and you just serve it with tortilla chips, and it is super yummy and filling, and we absolutely love this meal. But that's going to wrap up day 1. Now we're going to move on into day 2, and the first thing that I started out with was cleaning Waverly's room. I needed to just kind of straighten up some toys. I'm planning on, after her birthday this Sunday, I can't believe she's going to be 2, it's literally crazy, but I'm going to plan on kind of going through her toys because she's going to get a lot more, and there's quite a few like toys that are just below her level of, they're more like based for like littler babies, so I just need to kind of rotate those, and then I can kind of see what all she needs a little bit more of, so I can get that for Christmas and all that kind of stuff. And then I also wanted to start a load of her laundry. I needed to, of course, look at every piece of clothing and spray stain remover because she's a messy girl and she eats messy, she plays messy, all of that. So then I'm also going to take off her sheets and her blanket, and I'm going to throw that in there as well. Okay, now that I have her room cleaned and I got done vacuuming, I said the other day that my vacuum was full, and I think I had said that I needed to clean it soon, and it really did. I took out the filter and it was so disgusting, but before I did that, I just kind of cleaned the dustbin out, and then see all that hair. Luckily, my vacuum came with this really nice tool that just cuts out all of that hair, so it makes cleaning your vacuum way easier. On a different day, I really need to take everything apart and wash it and get it really clean, but on this day I was just doing more of a general clean. But you're gonna see I take all the hair out, and then I take out the filter, and my vacuum also came with a filter cleaner where you attach it to your vacuum, and as you push the trigger, you twist it, and it you get a general all of the dust off. You're gonna see I take the dust off because there was a lot, and then you put it in this little gadget, and it removes all of the dust. I will try to link the vacuum down below too, just so that way you guys can get this vacuum. I really like it for the most part, but just know that if you have a ton of rocks, it probably isn't going to pick them up very good. Where we live, there's a whole bunch of gravel. We don't have a cement pad or anything where we park, so there gets to be a ton of rocks, which can make it kind of hard to pick up. So that's what I've noticed, but for the most part it does pick up most of the food. So it's just if you have a ton of rocks, that's what I would keep in mind, but I can't remember the exact model, so I will try to link that down below too, so that way if you want a cordless vacuum, you can get it. This one is pretty affordable, and I have liked it for the most part. It is really handy just for light cleaning, and then I can pull out my bigger corded vacuum for more of a deep clean. But now we're going to move on into this bathroom. I needed to refill the Q-tips and just give it a really good deep clean this day. So for the cleaning the sink, the toilet, and the tub, I'm going to go ahead and just use my cleaner that I make with vinegar, Dawn dish soap, and water, and I just combine it all, and then I do like it's like a couple tablespoons of dish soap, half vinegar, half water. I don't do anything like specific, just kind of a general. That's what I do, and I've been doing that for years. My mom taught me that when I was growing up, so I have always stuck with it. And then for the counters, I'm just using my Jaws bathroom cleaner, and then I believe I use my Jaws glass cleaner for the glass, and then I'm just going to use this thing for the toilet, and then I'll just wipe it down with Clorox wipes too.
You got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you crossed my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances, empty-handed? I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let us know?
I've shared this tip before, but one thing that I like to do is I always like to spray down the toilet, take everything off the tub, spray down the tub so that way it can kind of be soaking and cleaning so I don't have to do as much work. And then I go back to the toilet and I clean it, disinfect it, and by that time the tub's ready. And it's just a way to time save and just get things done faster, because nobody really wants to spend that much time cleaning their bathroom. Like, it's not one of the, I would say it's one of the least, what am I trying to say? It's not one of my favorite things to clean for sure. Like, there's other things that I would much rather clean. So doing as many time-saving methods as I can helps me so much. So if you're not doing that, I would recommend doing that. It helps so much.
I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust the stars about to let us know? I'd go, whoa. Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right.
Now that I got the towel clean, I'm going to go ahead and change out this garbage, shake the rug, and then sweep and mop these floors, and then the bathroom will be all clean.
You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just manage? magically.
And then I also just swept and mopped the kitchen today. I was gonna do it the day before, but I just didn't have the motivation. But the last thing that I'm gonna do today is go through this little basket. This is where we keep a lot of Waverly's blankets, and there's some that were from when she was a little baby, and then some that she still can use. And I kind of just wanted to like see what all was in here and just take a note of it, just so I like had an idea. And I did put all these blankets back. I had like a pillow in here that was disgusting, and I was like, this is just going into the garbage. There's no need for it in here. So just kind of going through, seeing what I have, all of that kind of stuff, and it just feels a lot better now that I know it's in here. I have like Waverly's old bassinet sheets in here and all that, so it was good to just kind of take a record of what we have, and then I can also go to the store and pick up a container to put all those in there so we can have more space. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys all so much for being here and watching today's video. I hope you guys got tons of motivation and you were able to clean along with me, or you were just able to sit and get motivated and now you can get up and clean. But if you liked today's video, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future videos. And I will see you guys all in my very next video. Bye, you guys.